2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org, insured by NCUA.
Wildcats opened the season with a resounding win over NAU. Now it's off to Mississippi State. And Coach, when all three phases of your game is good and better than good in offense, defense, and special teams, does the head coach sleep better on Saturday night?
Yeah, I think I slept okay on Saturday night. I started thinking about this game coming up, though, and that's not giving me a lot of hours of sleep. So, yeah, it was nice to see everybody contribute. Not one phase or two phases, but the contributions from all three phases makes a big difference.
A lot of the fans wanted to see the revamped defense, not allowing a touchdown, great goal line stand, etc. But what went into it? What made the defense as effective as it was?
Yeah, I would say we made a big focus on communication. And they were great on the field. They were talking, they were identifying formations, they were getting in and out of checks, and they were physical. That was a physical defense, and I don't think I've seen us play like that since I've been here. The size obviously makes a big difference. The ability to run, all of them were running at a high speeds. Even our D linemen had a ton of running. You could see all of that work that went into the offseason of chase the ball, swarm the ball, play with great efforts, and play with physicality and toughness showed up.
All right, you won your last road game at UCLA last year, and for the guys that were there and for guys that have played on the road, this will be the first trip away from Tucson this season. But what did last year's experience? You won a couple road games last year, and again, for those guys coming back, how does that help their confidence?
Yeah, I mean, they know that we went to San Diego State and won that game to kick the year off. They know we went to UCLA and won that one to end it, right? So, you know, both those games were games that we were able to win on the road. We feel confident going on the road. The key to winning on the road is bring a good team. So if we feel like we got a good team, we got a chance. And I think our guys are not going to get worried about the environment. I think they're going to embrace the environment. It's SEC football. It's awesome. I grew up in SEC football and loved it, and I think it'll be a great environment for our guys.
Zach Arnett's taken over as head coach at Mississippi State, the unfortunate loss of Mike Leach, of course. And, you know, Mike ran that air raid offense wherever he was. Has Coach Arnett changed anything? Yeah,
well, first of all, what an unfortunate and horrific loss with Coach Leach. I mean, he's an icon in college football, and us offensive coaches that call plays, we've always looked up to a guy like Mike Leach. What Coach Arnett has done is he brought in a little bit more of a balanced attack, a little bit more of a physical attack. You can see he's playing with more tight ends now. He brought in the offensive coordinator from Appalachian State, who did a great job there. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. It's not going to be necessarily defend these 7 plays. We're just going to run them better than you. It's now going to be we have more offense and you got to defend more.
Speaking of balance, your team ran almost exactly the same number of run plays versus pass plays on Saturday night. Is that something you'd love to see, that 50-50 going forward?
Yeah, I mean, if you can be 50-50, that means you're winning a lot of games. Because that if you can run the ball, you know, in the first quarter and second quarter, maybe 40% of the time, and then you could run the ball in the fourth quarter 70% of the time, or whatever it might be, that means the game's going in your favor. But we'd love to be balanced. I think we've got great running backs. Our running backs will continue to be all 4 of them, just rotating through. And whoever's got the hot hand and the fresh legs is going to go.
All right, look forward to it. Wildcats and Mississippi State Saturday, 4:30 Arizona time from Starkville.
2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org, insured by NCUA.
Hughes Federal Credit Union can help grow your finances with high rates on Hughes tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. Plus, you can withdraw your funds without a penalty. Visit HughesFCU.org/moneymarket today.